Greetings and welcome to Torli's Production Game. How to purchase something out of the cartel market, how to go and unlock that particular item from your collections, and hopefully I'll touch up on some GTN aspects as well, because I did find something that's really good looking and I definitely want to get it for my characters. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to purchase that and do the relevant stuff. So maybe it'll help you guys out whenever you have enough money or enough cartel coins in order for you to purchase something off the cartel market or GTN. So yeah, as you can see, in my stronghold, that's Tatooine, so the binary suns are right there in the background, and you can see the Jawa scrapper right there. So yeah, that's like classic Tatooine thing. But yeah, I will be doing a video on it later, on the entire thing, how to unlock it, how much it costed me, and some of the decorations. So anyway, I'm going to re-enable the GUI. Yeah, it's a bit much, but you get used to it eventually. So the first thing that we are going to be touching on is the cartel market. Now the cartel market is something that you can either purchase cartel coins using real money. You can get it based on your subscription, so depending on whether or not you have like a 1 month subscription, then you get like 500 cartel coins every month. That you have the 1 month subscription. If you have two month subscription, 60 days, you get about 550, and anything more than that you get about 600. Now for me, I've had my subscription running for quite some time, so I've been getting like 600 cartel coin every single month. On an additional note, the security key, the authenticator thing, that also gives me 100. So all in all, I'm getting around about 700 cartel coins every single month. So even when I'm not subscribed, the 100 is usually just going through. So all in all, my collection is sitting pretty right now. So yeah, I'll show you guys that in a second. But in order for you to get into the cartel market, you just go up above into your UI section. So this is usually always on top. Some of you guys may have it bigger, some of you guys may have it smaller, depending on your resolution, your screen size, whether you can see it or not. So yeah, you're just gonna go and look for something that looks like a dollar sign, but it's actually two C's with two slashes in the center. So you go ahead and you just hover over it and you see the different options. Now the first option is the cartel market, and that's where everything is going to be displayed. So everything you can purchase using cartel coins, either by getting it via your subscription, or you can actually purchase cartel coins using real money. You can actually buy this stuff, and none of them help you out in the game, so it's just aesthetic. So it's just how your character looks. Like for instance, what I'm using right now, it's from the cartel market. So yeah, I didn't actually buy this using cartel coins. I tend to buy a lot of stuff using credits, because credits is easy to get, and I will be doing a guide on how to get credits, and I'll be uploading that so you guys can actually use that, and hopefully it'll benefit you guys. But yeah, I tend to use credits, purchase it from the GTN, and unlock it in a collection so all my characters can have it. And I will be showing you guys that, because there is something I want to purchase and it's too expensive for me to waste cartel coins on. So anyway, what we're going to do, as I mentioned, the cartel market is the main area you want to focus on. Collection is every single thing that you collected or you bought that is from the cartel market, and you can unlock it for other characters. So every other character that you have can actually get a copy of it and you can apply it to them. And lastly, the pack explorer. So this happens when you buy the hyper crates or these individual packs, which I'll show you guys, and it's just a way for you to just select them and open them up and like store them over here, maybe if you want to. If not, you can just keep it directly into your inventory. So anyway, let's go ahead and open up the cartel market. So as soon as you click that, you're going to be presented, usually it's here, because I was fidgeting around first, I ended up to that same place. So anyway, this is the featured one, so whatever is on special is going to be here. So like for instance, you got this Mask of Nihilus, and it's 50% off, so that's actually a pretty good one. Unfortunately for me, I bought it when it was around about 1,000 cartel coin, and yeah, that's actually kind of wasted. So you got this Elite Mandalorian bundle and Ancient Jedi bundle. Now this is what I actually want. I want this outfit and the sword. So if you go ahead and okay, we'll touch that a bit later. So yeah, these are the stuff that's on special. Don't be fooled with this one here. It says 37% off, but it's never dropped from 2,000 cartel coins in order for you to purchase that. What that is basically you create a new character or an existing character that's a low level, and as soon as you apply this, it immediately grants them up to the max level, so that's level 70. And well, actually not max level, just to level 70, and it gives you equipment loot box. So one full set of the equipment loot box that you would usually get item rating at level 70. So it gives you a bit of a boost, and you can actually, you know, like play the levels that were like at level 1, like the starting. You can start off a character at level 1, boost him up to level 70, and then the rest of the story will be pretty easy for you to do. So that's like just a side note. So anyway, yeah, this is actually something that I want to buy, but I'm not really willing to spend 3,900 cartel coins on it. So what you want to do is that you want to go and check. These are the hyper crates that I was telling you about. You can spend that and you get 30 hyper crates, and you can open all 30 of them, and depending on your luck, you can actually get some pretty cool stuff, put them on a GTN and make some money out of it. So yeah, we're going to go to the armor sections. So obviously, depending on what you want, you can go ahead whenever you have the chance. You can go and see, like, you know, the different stuff, appearance customizations. You can purchase this, so it applies to your character creation. Whenever you're creating a character, they'll have a bit of a different look compared to everybody else because you purchased this. Then you got armor, consumables, dyes, item modification, decorations, that's for your strongholds, mounts for you to move a bit faster in the world, pet and companions. Pets are just like they're running around with you, and that's about it. Companions are pretty good. You can purchase your companions and they can heal, tank, or DPS depending on what role you set them on, and they're pretty helpful in the early levels. Especially if you're playing alone, so it actually makes it a lot easier for you to, you know, like play the different roles that you're playing. So for instance, if you're a tank, you're not doing that much DPS, and you're going to need somebody to heal you, so you can set your companion as a healer, and it'll make it much easier for you to play the game. I know this is a lot of struggle for, you know, like starting off. As soon as you enter the game, playing level 1, you don't have a companion, and you know you're going through the entire game, or most of the part that you're playing from level 1 to level 10 until you get your first companion. You're going at it solo, alone, with no healer, no nothing. It's just you that's playing if you're playing solo, and basically sometimes you could die because you're not getting heals and stuff like that. Whereas if you have a companion that's there to help you out, yeah, that's awesome. He's going to heal you so you get back up to full health. So anyway, yeah, you got toys and emotes, also kind of not really important. Weapons, also for the looks. And unlocks. Unlocks is basically extra stuff that you can unlock on your character, legacy, as well as the server. So anyway, let's just get to the point of this video. So we can go ahead and we're going to look for that armor that I wanted. So this is the armor that I wanted, and compared to the pack was 3,900 and this is just 1,440. So this is how my character would end up looking if I apply the entire thing to him. So this one here, it's pretty cool because of the fact that you can have two different looks to it. So you have one with his hood down, and then you have another one with his hood up. So like that. So I'm not really buying it for this character. I'm buying it for another character of mine that is Sentinel, which deals, you know, with 2 weapons. And I wanted to apply this. So I just want to show you the reason for me to get that. So I can get 2 of these, and that's how the character would look, like a proper like assassin ninja kind of thing. And when it's in the back, it looks pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. Obviously not keeping these colors. I'm gonna go for a dye, for black and black dye. Doesn't that look awesome? I mean, just look at that. And the other additional good thing about it is the fact that if you have a look over here, you don't see anything, and once he draws his weapon, he's got a bit of an extra armor plating that pops out. Now, isn't that awesome? On both sides too. So it's pretty cool. That thing glows depending on whatever your, I guess you can say, color crystals. So you can apply some tuning to as well. So I'm going to put like lightning tuning so it looks kind of like that. I'm going to go ahead and also apply like color crystals, so it just changes it and makes it look so much better. So obviously that's like basically the only reason you would really purchase these stuff is because of the look of it. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. So that's what I wanted. So anyway, yeah, I keep on just going beating around the bush. So anyway, in order for you to purchase it, you're just going to go highlight whatever you want, and you're going to click the buy now button, and depending on how much your Cartel coins, it's either going to allow you to purchase it or not. So because I have 8,292, I am able to buy it, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase this pack. And obviously they're going to show you this because obviously they don't want to come to a point where you contacting them and say, no, I didn't want to purchase this, I want to purchase something else. They're making sure, they're warning you that this is what you are purchasing. But they do have an option if you do, like, say, don't show me this dialogue again. So what happens is, as long as it's over here, you can actually go ahead and return it. So as you can see, I got 6,852. I can click on this return for full refund, and I'm back to my 8,292. So yeah, that's how it works. So anyway, you just go ahead, you click on it, and then if you are sure, absolutely sure, that you want this, you're going to go ahead and click on the button that says transfer this item to your inventory. Once you do click that, there's no going back. Okay, they do give you a warning, and once you click the yes button, it's in your inventory. So as you can see, there's all the items right there. Now it's bound to me for 1 day and 11 hours. Now if I equip it onto my character, like let's say if I was to equip it on this particular character, it will be bound to this character completely, and then I can't sell it on the GTN, nor can I transfer it to another character. However, if I do want it to be on another character, all I need to do is go into collections. Now in the collections, you have every single thing that is on the Cartel Market, and you can unlock it based on whether or not you purchased it before. So like for instance, this is all the stuff that I have collected and I have bought from the Cartel Market. Now for me, most of this stuff is already purchased. I have it in the collections. However, this is oh yes, I didn't use it on this character, so definitely can't apply it. So I'm gonna go ahead for you guys, although it's not for this character, I do want it for multiple characters, so it really doesn't matter to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna start clicking on it. It's gonna say, it's gonna bind to your character. So like for instance, if I go now, we'll do this for example, I want to put this chest for sale. It won't go because it's bound. But once it's unbound, I'm able to click on it. Let's put this. I'm able to click on it, drag it across to, so you just go and click on the sell button, drag it across there, and you can sell it for whatever price you want. Obviously, you're going to try and make sure that it's, something that everybody wants, and a price that, is, you're going to have competition. So you're going to have to set it either lower than your competition or buy out your competition and sell it at a higher price, depending on you. But we'll talk about that once we hit the GTN section. I think maybe I'll do another video on that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bind this to my character, so he's gonna look a certain way. Obviously not yet. We're gonna speak about the other part a bit later. Okay, we have that. We're gonna apply this last one too as well. Okay, so the reason why my character is not changing its look is because he has like I guess you can say active outfits. So you have a active outfit that you can change to different ones depending on what you want it to look like, or alternatively you could have it set to the normal one and you can activate it. So this is how the character looks, just like that. Okay, now that we have everything bound to my character and then it's now bound to my account, we're able to go into the collection section, go into armor, click on the armor, then we're going to navigate to show collected, because this is going to be everything that we have. Now let's find that one. I don't see it. Do you guys see it? There it is. Okay, so once you do have it unlocked and bound to your character, you'll be in the collection section. You'll have this two options. Now the first one is the transfer copy to your inventory. It'll work on the main character that you have it bound, but if you log into another character, this won't work because of the fact that it's not unlocked. So in order to unlock that, you just click on this Cartel Market button here with the arrow pointing up, and it'll tell you how much it'll be to unlock that particular armor set for your entire legacy or for your entire account. So for me, this one would be 400, and once I say yes, it's gonna take out 400 cartel coins, obviously, but now I'm able to download multiple copies on all the characters in my account. So whether I have it created or whether it's going to be created in the future, all the ones that are unlocked, like for instance don't have this cartel market button thingy, you will be able to transfer copies of that. And this works for not only your armor sets that you purchase, but also for weapons. So these are also the weapons that I have, but I'm going to show you guys the new weapon that I wanted to purchase for this character also. So we're going to go ahead to the GTN for this part. So that's the basic cartel market and what you do in order for you to unlock it in your collections and purchase cartel coins, so every character of yours can actually get it. Now for the GTN part. Now this applies for most people who are not willing to spend so much of money purchasing an item off the cartel market. So what tends to happen is that people have access, like kind of like me, they have access cartel market coins or cartel coins. So they tend to buy something that they feel people will purchase. They buy it with cartel coins and then they sell it on GTN for in-game currency. So they're not farming it. So I'm going to purchase this item here. Now if you have a look at this, the Ancient Force Imbued Blade, it's selling for 3,800 cartel coins. Now that's ridiculous. I mean, I really would never purchase this thing. I mean, it's too expensive. I mean, I do want it, but I don't want to spend so much of cartel coins just to get it. Now I do have the money for it, the in-game currency. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead into the GTN. So anywhere that you find there is a place on the fleet, or alternatively you can purchase something like this. It's a decoration, and you can put it into your stronghold. So let me just, for the sake of you guys, I'll show you guys on the fleet how it works. So we're just going to quick travel to the fleet, and I'm going to take you guys to the GTN so you guys can see exactly where it is that you can purchase. I mean, obviously I'm going to do another video to show you guys how to how the GTN works, how you can actually make money off the GTN and you know, spend money there too. So anyway, we're going to try and get to the GTN really quickly. So as soon as you get to the fleet, you just press the M button, which is the quick button or the keybind for your map. And then you're going to go to the section that says
duty, honor.
Galactic
The
Trade
Imperial
Market.
Navy secures our empire's dominance across the far corners of the galaxy.
So as you
Report
can
to
see,
recruitment
this is
staff
my
for
mount.
more information.
And this is all the people that are, you know, playing the game. So that's the awesome part about this game. You know, there's so many people. I mean, as you can see, there's 119 people on the fleet at the moment. So anyway, we're going to head over to the GTN, Galactic Trade Network. So you're looking for the Galactic Trade Market area, and you're going to go and click on this terminal, and then you're going to look for what you want. Now obviously there is other things that you can select from, but yeah, I'm not going to show you guys in this video. This is just how you purchase something and unlock it in the collections via the GTN and also the Cartel Market. So we're going to look for the specific item we wanted. So that was the Ancient Imbued Blade. So Ancient. So now once you do that search, everything that has ancient on it is going to appear. So you can, if you know the full name of it, type out the whole name. But for me, I do know that it's ancient and it's a weapon and it's something that's really expensive. So I'm going to go and filter according to price. So the highest price, there we go, ancient force imbued blade, and that's what I want. So now I'm going to press the shift button and click on the item. So the entire name will be popped up there. I'll go search again, and now only that particular item would show. Then I'm going to filter by price. And so this is the one that I'm looking for. Just be careful. See, like these ones here, they're the exact same name. Only difference is one is a blade, so one-handed, and the other one is a two-handed, like a staff kind of thing, like a dual saber kind of looking thing. Now that is something you have to be careful for, because sometimes those could be much cheaper than what you're looking for, and you could just buy it like that. So just be careful and make sure it is what you're looking for. Now for me, that is the one that I want. So now I do have that amount of money, and I'm going to click this buy item button. It's going to ask and make sure that I do want it, and I'm going to say yes, and now it's going to send me a mail. So we go to the mailbox, and there's my item there. So now I can equip that item like so. So obviously we're going to get out of this, and we're going to go ahead and take out the weapon. Doesn't that look cool? And once you sheet it again, it's back on your shoulder. That looks really nice. So anyway, now that you purchased it, you bound it to your character, or to your character. It's now able for you to go to the collections and unlock it there. So this time around, we're going to go to the weapons section, go to weapons, and also filter again, because this is going to show you every single weapon that you can unlock, but we're just focusing on the ones that we do have. So we're going to go press that, and now we're going to look for that weapon. And there's a weapon right here. That's the one we're looking for. So just like how we did before, we're going to click on this button here with the Cartel Market icon. And now if you look at it, I paid 73 million instead of paying 6,500, I think it was, Cartel Coins, which is really expensive. And all I have to do, and then if I was supposed to spend Cartel Coins on it, I would have to pay an additional 400 to unlock it, whereas now I just have to pay the in-game currency, and now just purchase using 400 Cartel Coins, and it's unlocked for every single character in my account. So as you can see, it shows that icon there. All characters on your account can retrieve a copy of this item, and that's about it. So it's very simple, it's easy, and obviously you're gonna have to look into it and make sure that you can afford it using Cartel Coins. Look on the GTN before purchasing it using Cartel Coins and see if it's feasible. I mean, sometimes you can just farm it for like about a few weeks, and then you can get that money and purchase it off the GTN, and within the time that you're farming it, the price could drop. Like for instance, this thing was selling for, that sword and the armor set was selling for around about 120 million credits. Now this is a couple weeks later since it was released, it's now going for 73 million. So it actually dropped because obviously more people are purchasing it, and they want to undercut the previous person that was at the lowest, and the prices go down that way. So yeah, that's like, I mean, you're playing the GTN, and it benefits the client or customer more than it benefits the owner. So yeah, that's how it works with the Cartel Market and GTN purchasing things. That applies for every single thing in the GTN. Unfortunately, most of the stuff is not unlocked via collections. Like for instance, if you look at the collection section, it's usually weapons, armor, color crystal, mounts, pets, all these stuff here that you can unlock per character. But the other stuff, like for instance, if you go to the Cartel Market, and let's say you want decorations, these decorations, they don't unlock via your collections. So it's a once-off purchase. So every single time you want items like these, you purchase it off here, like via a pack, and you get a whole bunch of stuff, or you can purchase it individually. And then once you do have it, you apply it onto your stronghold, and if you want another version of it, you're going to have to purchase it again. or you can go to the GTN and purchase it that way. So it's all left to you on how you want it to look and stuff like that. Like for me, most of the stuff I had to purchase like twice, but luckily I was purchasing it off GTN, so I wasn't spending Cartel Market items, Cartel Market coins or Cartel coins. So yeah, it's a once-off with this. The other thing that's a once-off is also unlocks. Now the unlocks, you unlock it per character. Like this one here, it's for your entire account. This one here is for one character. So you, although you get three packs of these things, so it just it unlocks your character or your character companion to the max level, which is level 50, and you get 3 packs of that, so 3 companions. But you can apply one on one character, and then you can use the other 2 on another 2 characters, or use it on the other remaining 2 on one character, but on 2 companions on the character. So it's something like that. So yeah, these are the things that you can't unlock via your collections. So you're going to have to purchase it multiple times. And also dice. Dice are very important because it makes your character look a certain way. And as for me, I wanted the black look, so I'm going to purchase that die a bit later, but it's going to be on the character that I'm going to create and use this costume as its main. So yeah, this was just to show you guys how things work. I hope you found it informative. I hope you guys don't make any mistakes with Cartel coins, because trust me, it's very hard to get the Cartel coins. It was very easy for me to spend that 1,440 in order to purchase the armor, because this armor set is selling for still around about 90 million. And I did have quite a lot of Cartel coins, so I was willing to go through with it. Plus I do have another 600 coming in at the end of the month, plus an additional 100, so it's fine. I mean, I will recover it, and I don't tend to spend the Cartel coins that much, so you have to use your discretion. I mean, it is real world thing, money that is purchasing this thing. Although you're getting the 100 every single month for free, but the 600 is still coming as part of your subscription, so you're still kind of paying money for it. So yeah, just be careful with that, and make sure that whenever you're purchasing something off the GTN or the Cartel Market, it is the exact item you want, because once it is in your inventory, there's no going back. Now, fair enough if you don't bind it to your companion, to your character, or to your companions, because you can apply certain looks to them. As long as it's not bound to your account, you can put it back up to sale on the GTN. You can't get your Cartel coins back, but you can get in-game currency for it. So there's a bit of a kind of way out if you do purchase the wrong stuff, but you have to make sure that you don't bind it. So just be careful and make sure that the thing that you're purchasing is the exact item you're looking for. Okay, so I hope you guys found this one informative, and you guys don't make a mistake. Like, I've done this quite often. I've purchased the wrong item, and well, that was it. I had to put it back onto the GTN, and although I purchased it for like about probably, let's say, 10 million credits, I had to put it down for like about 8 million in order for me to sell it, because like people weren't buying it, and then eventually, because I dropped the price so low, somebody did buy it. So I ended up losing 2 million. So just be careful. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe to this channel, like the video, and there's going to be a lot more Star Wars The Old Republic content coming out. I am going to be playing with quite a few of my friends, so I'm going to be doing like flashpoints and stuff like that with them. Maybe not so much with new characters, because new characters we're focusing on the story with that, but characters that I already have and already leveled up and got like the high-end gear for it, we're going to be tackling either normal veteran or story mode or hard mode. So story mode and hard mode. Veteran is hard mode, and yeah, we're going to see where we go with that. So you guys have a look and understanding as to how the social aspect works, and how it is when playing with people as compared to playing solo. So thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.